Duke Yoni, ruler of Ziftan, leader of the Duchy of Romutto. His name echoed through the Galactic Senate, whispered in fear by his enemies. He was a being of two worlds, human and octopus, a strange hybrid, powerful and ancient. His human form was striking, regal and dignified. He had intense brown eyes, his skin shimmered with a faint opalescent sheen, a reminder of his other half, but it was his octopus form that truly inspired awe. 8 tentacles, thick as starship cannons, covered in suckers that could crush stone. His skin shifted color, a kaleidoscope of blues, greens and purples. It was a mesmerizing, terrifying display. Ziftan was a planet of vibrant life. Lush jungles covered its continents, its oceans teemed with strange and beautiful creatures. But Ziftan was more than just a beautiful world. It was a center of technology and culture. Its cities were marvels of bioarchitecture. Towers of living crystal reached for the sky. Transportation hubs hummed with energy. Starships arrived and departed in a constant stream, bringing visitors from across the galaxy, drawn by Ziftan's beauty and by the promise of its technology, the technology that granted its inhabitants incredibly long lifespans. The Duchy of Romutto, an ancient and powerful dynasty. They ruled Ziftan for millennia. Their lineage stretched back to the planet's first settlers. The Romutto family were not just rulers, they were guardians, tasked with protecting Ziftan and its secrets. They were chosen for their wisdom, their strength, and for their unique connection to the planet itself. Duke Yoni was the latest in this long line. He inherited the mantle of leadership at a young age. He rose to the challenge. He was a quick learner, a shrewd strategist. He possessed a deep understanding of politics and diplomacy. He earned the respect of his people and the grudging admiration of his rivals. The year 7227. The galaxy stood at a crossroads. The old order was crumbling. New alliances were forming. Wars raged on multiple fronts. The galaxy had not seen such turmoil in centuries. Duke Yoni knew that he had to tread carefully. One wrong move could spell disaster, not just for Ziftan, but for the entire galactic organization that he led. Duke Yoni's parents made a pivotal decision. They appointed him as the maximum commander of the armed forces during the Third War of the Duchies. The Duchy of Romutto emerged victorious, and now they rule Ziftan with peace and goodwill. Duke Yoni embraced technology. He knew it could be a double-edged sword. He ruled with a careful hand, always striving to find a balance between progress and tradition, between the needs of the individual and the good of the many. The influence of the Romutto Duchy extended far beyond Ziftan. They were founding members of the Galactic Concord, an alliance of planets dedicated to peace and cooperation. Duke Yoni used his position to advocate for diplomacy, to find peaceful solutions to the galaxy's problems. He was a powerful voice for reason, a symbol of hope in a galaxy teetering on the brink. But even Duke Yoni knew that peace was a fragile thing, and that sometimes the only way to preserve it was through strength. Duke Yoni was a being of two halves, human and octopus, two distinct sides, each with its own strengths, its own weaknesses. His human half was his rational side, logical, calculating. It allowed him to navigate the complexities of galactic politics, to make difficult decisions, to rule with a clear head. His octopus half was different. It was instinctual, emotional. It was the source of his incredible power and his deepest fears. The transformation was never easy. It was a painful, disorienting experience. His body contorted, bones cracked and reformed, skin stretched and pulsed. But it was a necessary one. His octopus form was more than just a physical change. It was a release, an unleashing of his true power. In this form, he could tap into the ancient energies of Ziftan. He could control the very fabric of the planet. He could move objects with his mind, project his thoughts across vast distances. He was a force of nature, unstoppable.